Okay, here we've got the Mission Impossible aquaponics system, open source, made from 3 IBCs. And Dave's just going to run through the technology here. Dave, I'm not sure if the audience is going to know what IBCs are, so probably start there. Explain.
I think they're called international building containers. They're about 1 metre cubed, and they come out with an aluminium frame. You've probably seen them, they're white normally, and it depends what's been inside them. So we need to source 3 of those to cut it in half for 2 of them and make the fish tank. So we cut the top out to make the fish tank. They're about 1 metre cubed. So when we cut those in half, what we've done is we've split them over here. So we want 3 grow beds. So you get 2 out of 1, 30 centimetres high. And then you get another one out of the second one, which is 30 centimetres high. And then we want a bigger sump pit. So that's 60 centimetres should be left over on that one. So those 4 will come out of 2. And then the third one, we take the top out and we make the fish tank. And then we start bringing all that over, and then we put it into a layout. So if you look at the general arrangement here, what we've got is the existing wall that we've got here in the office garden. So we'll place the site, the first tank will be the fish tank. We'll have a little space, that actually says 1 metre, but in actual fact it's half a metre in between. So you can just walk in between them. And because these are 1 metre, each of these are 1 metre. So we've got fish tank, the water sump, which is 600 centimetres high, and then you've got grow bed 1, 2 and 3, and then we've got the pyramid nursery, which we're going to come back down to when we get to the elevation. And then what we're adding to this is what we've never done before, but picking up from Elaine and what we built in the Caribbean and what they're building for Lowlands Community Gardens in St Martin, they've built brilliantly. They've built these strawberry towers and aeroponic systems that we can add to this one, and you can see now where you enter, and then you've got all this work area, and this will be covered in, we've called it strawberry towers. It could be anything really. You could grow any fruit you wish, whatever suits the area. We could put a roof over this or shade cloth to keep the temperature perfectly around about 70 to 80 degrees we need through the night and through the day. So you can then put shade cloth, or you can put plastic depending on where you are. So if we move now down to the elevation, you can see now that there's the fish tank, and at a different level, and a lower level is the water sump. Then you've got grow bed 1, 2 and 3. And then we've got the pyramid at the end, which is a 60-degree pyramid for the nursery, and we'll hang the seeds in there. We now know that pyramid technology from Russia suggests that the seeds really energize. David Wilcott covers this. And we're going to add the light Mandela activated crystal to the top of this pyramid, which could be plastic coated to keep the energy inside, but it doesn't really matter. It depends on where you are. And then we'll grow all the nursery seeds ready to place into the aquaponics or the aeroponics or into the grow beds, wherever you wish.
And we also have these from the old pyramids in Egypt, like a resonating channel. I will study this, so it's like both ancient and new technology in this.
Fabulous flowers, that's great, because also the other technologies I'd like to cover here just before we move on to the plumbing is we've got 3D printed torus coils arranged here, and Daniel Nunes and the Rodin coil has definitely proven to sit and energize the growth of food products. It's proven technology, and we're going to be 3D printing them here with our little 3D printer. We can, when we get this is actively making the orgonite that we can spread along in and make this a real energized area.
So what does the orgonite do actually exactly?
Well, the orgonite, again, it cleans the air of all negative ambience, and therefore, in actual fact, it really puts the natural weather back into the system and brings the birds around. And that is a negative charge. So it puts the negative charge back in and removes Wi-Fi, television, radio, all those signals that are damaging, and even electricity. So really, the hand grenade, what did they call it? The hand grenade energy buster, or whatever it is. They're going to be sighted in here. As we move on now, I'm going to move on to the final thing now, is how the plumbing works. There's a typical grow bed. Here's the vacuum pump, which is a very simple siphon system. I've made hundreds of these. These work, they're plastic. You just put a pipe right the way through, fix it in, and then you put another big pipe over the top, drill the holes at the bottom. The water has to go down to the bottom, has to fill up, and then it has to go down there. When it starts falling down there, the gravity creates a vacuum here. This will empty this grow bed out every 20 minutes. So these will be filled and emptied every 20 minutes. All three of them will have the same system. So where we showed now that we need a sump pump from the sump, so you've got your fish tank, your sump pump, you've got your 3 grow beds and your pyramids off drawing there. You pump literally right up to the aeroponics, which will fall down and fall back into the fish tank. We will then drop in this line here, which will feed the 3 grow beds, and they will empty out by siphon. The siphon waste will go back into the sump. That is a complete biosystem. You just need top up. You don't need like a hydroponics, you need to change the water. This is a complete biosystem where the fish waste and the food waste will combine, and it will create a great pH water biosystem. So that's it from open sourcing mission I'm Possible, Spanish Es Possible. So this is your new aquaponics, the latest technology, everything added in one.